I think my wife believes I murdered her ex. About a month ago, while out shopping, my wife and I ran into her high school boyfriend and his mom on the street. It was a slightly awkward encounter. His mom made a comment about how good they looked standing next to each other, saying it was like it was meant to be. We told them we were in a bit of a hurry, and as we were walking away, he said something along the lines of, "Hey, we should grab coffee sometime." I didn't think too much of it at the time. Sure, his mom was awkward, but they had broken up about 7 years ago, and I genuinely believe he meant it in a friendly way. Still, my wife and I had a quick check-in afterward, where we both agreed it was awkward. I told her I wasn't particularly upset and that I wouldn't even necessarily mind them meeting for coffee, provided that if it became clear he still had feelings or was making advances, she would cut him off. She wasn't even sure she wanted to take him up on it, so it was purely hypothetical. That evening, I met up with some friends for drinks and got home at 1 a.m. the next morning. My wife got a message from her friend saying that her ex had died that night. Over the next couple of days, we learned a few more details. It seemed he suffered from epilepsy, and in a freak accident, he had a seizure, fell, and fatally hit his head. As far as I know, there's no suspicion of foul play or any criminal investigation. Since then, she's been acting really strange. She hasn't been unusually sad about his death, but rather, she seems cautious and fearful around me. She hasn't made any direct accusations, but she has been asking me a lot of questions: where I went drinking, who I was with, what time each person arrived and left, etc. Recently, she mentioned wanting to spend some time with a friend for about a week to catch up. I don't know how to address this. It feels insane to ask her whether she thinks I murdered him or to have to explicitly tell her that I didn't. I'm afraid that even bringing it up would just feed into whatever she's going through. Any thoughts on how to deal with this? For the record, I didn't murder her ex.